All right. We made it. We made it. Let's see. Let's see it. I gotta fix the chat here. All right, hold on. Boom. Just get this. Okay, chat is fixed. Very nice. Very nice. Alrighty. What's going on, everyone? We're doing some more set 8 testing today. I got some fun ones to play around with today. I'm gonna move chat over. Actually, I'm gonna keep chat over here. Let's get into some games. Been messing around with the Sloan deck for quite some time. Set 8 testing, baby. Set 8 testing. All right, what do we got here? Against Han Green. Do I want this hand? I guess. It's not a great hand for against Han Green. I'll keep the Nimble Prowess. I'll probably resource the Bosk. I don't feel like Bosk is going to be that great here. Yeah, I'm not feeling the Bosk in this matchup. Opponent's just going to be perma spacing out here. Yep. Yep. All right. Gallius Rax is a way we can end the game, though. So I do like that game plan. Let's just go ahead and hit in for 3. I mean, we've got a lot of answers to what they could be doing in our deck. So we'll see if we're able to actually get to that point in the game. But one can only hope. Millennium Falcon. Don't love that. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to go with... it's going to be... We're going to take so much damage here. It's going to be really tough to win. Never tell me the odds. What? What did they just do? Okay. That actually works out. Casca, I didn't think they were going to kill a unit. So they're going to get in for some damage. Don't love that, but hopefully we can win the game. We won't be able to win the game next turn. But hopefully... Ooh, Craving Power is really solid, actually. I think I will just go Craving Power here. Let's deploy Sloan and see what my opponent decides to do. I'm hoping they'll put an upgrade on Falcon and then we can go Craving Power on it. Another... Wow, they're really going in on this removal, huh? I didn't expect them to be so heavy removal base, but I'm kind of okay with it. I'm totally okay with this, actually. Hit in for 6. Akbar, get a bunch of space units, huh? Let's see what they grab with Akbar. Final card, double never the telling odds is good, but we have Gallius Rax here. Red Loops is the Lopshi. I don't know what that is. Leppy Lookout, maybe? All right. This is going to be good for us. We're going to go Gallius Rax, and I think we're just going to end the game, huh? Gallius Rax, end the game. Can we end the game before they end the game on us is the question. I think we can. Get in for 6. No, we can. They need to have a pilot that attacks immediately. Oh my gosh. Wow, we won. Wow, good game. Opponent with a double, never tell me the odds. But like I said, no space interaction, really. If we had drawn all our space units, that would have changed the game completely. I've done the shenanigans you've been putting together lately. Thank you, Xandal. I've got some shenanigans today to share you all with some early access videos. This is one of them, by the way, that we're playing around with. But I am excited to show you all. What's up, Striker? We'll see if we can get some games in together. We'll see. I'm just kind of messing around with some decks today. Curious to set 8 cards. Have you seen any like Yoda Endless Legions synergy? No, not yet, really. I mean, there are good cards in Endless Legion for sure. Like Chimera is a great option in Endless Legion, but it's not like it's going to win more because of Chimera, generally speaking. Thoughts on Thrawn deck? Do you think it's tier 0 threat? Like Thrawn from Jump to Lightspeed or Thrawn from the Ashes of the Empire set? New Luke with a +3 bonus with 4 units would be really powerful. New Luke. It's okay. Honestly, you play like Bo-Katan and it's just a better Luke in that deck. In Endless Legions, that is. Any new Eternal decks cooking? You know, I've got a lot of Premier decks. This being one of them, actually. Sloan Blue. This has been an incredible list. I just recorded a video on it. I was just gonna play around with it while we filter in some people. But yeah, this is just a great list. Koska Reeves has been disgusting. So I think I like Lats more than I like Han here. Jump to Lightspeed Thrawn. Yeah, I think Thrawn is definitely an option for like an S tier deck for sure. What is this? Noti, no, double Noti Nomad. I'm gonna be honest. I was not expecting the Noti Nomad. I don't know what my opponent's doing here, but we're gonna go shield token, kill off the Nomad, I guess. I guess it's because it's low powered and they can get pumped up from the opponent with the exact same plays that we're making, but they're gonna be able to pump up with the Noti Nomad. I mean, sure, you know, this is kind of cool. Sloan Lake Country, like mono green. I don't think Lake Country's better than Vigilance, in my opinion. I think Koska is just a broken card, so I don't think you can really do anything else but this. We'll see what they've got. All right, they're gonna power in. All right, I guess I'll just play Koska here. No value. Captain Typho. Captain Typho's better than Koska here for sure. Although we do have Craving Power, which I do like. I think I'm going to go Craving Power on Typho. Definitely not the start that we wanted at all. These Noti Nomads are actually pretty solid here. I like it. I like the game plan for my opponent. We'll see what they decide to do. I mean, it's kind of a weird deck, huh? I will just kill off their units here. There's your shielded units have been pretty obnoxious. Blue leader, they're going to trade. Okay, let's deploy Sloan. And then I will kill off Lats, and then we'll see what they've got. I mean, this seems like a really good situation for us to be in, because they're not even going to be able to do anything really here. Like, Naboo Royal Starship is fine. We'll go Daedra. Trigger ambush and replace it with a spy token, which is fine. And then next turn we can do whatever we want. We're just gonna claim here. So Tree Remembers, Nimble Prowess. I do like all these options. Okay, let's go Nimble Prowess, exhausting the Ahsoka. And then think Zeb, huh? Okay, let's go Koska. I mean, this is just going to be a fine game. We're just going to win with the pre-Vizsla. It's fine. Han Solo. It gives us another target to choose from. Let's go pre-Vizsla. We'll go 1, 5. You have to draw reasonably well here, since we're kind of running out of gas. The Noti Nomads were kind of sick. Against our deck, they're really good. Jared Lops and Aiden Geipsch. I'm going to butcher those last names, but Elijah, shout out to those two for getting you in the game. Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, let's just trade here, and then we can give Sentinel to everything. Have I ever thought about playing other games? Oh, for sure. I play other games all the time. All the time. Well, I shouldn't say all the time. I used to play games all the time. So Lats, yeah, they're gonna play a Noti Nomad part a million. I love it. I love it. I think I like Gallius Rax. I think I won't resource anything here. And I will just go with Sentinel on everything here. They're going to feed you dinner. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's just kill off the Noti Nomad here. Weird game. I have not seen someone play this Noti Nomad. I think Ahsoka is the place that you might want to play it in, so I think it makes sense. But certainly not something that I was expecting. We'll see what they're going to do. They're going to nothing left to fear. Okay. Let's just go Gallius Rax then. And then we go Nimble Prowess onto Gallius Rax, exhausting this. And they can trade here. That's fine. And then we just claim. Okay, a couple no glories. Don't feel like we should do anything. We just kill Neil here. Jeff, what are your favorite games? Let's go Onyx Squadron Brute. Blue Royal Starship, huh? Just gonna stall out in action. Give all my ground units Sentinel just to see what they're gonna play. They have another 3-drop. Don't love my spot. Let's go to Glory here. Let's pass. Craving Power, Lats. These are good cards. Don't feel like I should resource anything here. Probably my most favorite game is a lot of the strategy games. So Stellaris, Civilization 6. Haven't played too much of 7. But yeah, those are definitely some of my favorites. Let's go Lats, Shield Token, hit this for 2. Once human. Nice. Okay, let's just go Craving Power on to this. Knock out Lats. Join your lobby. Potentially. Oh my gosh, they have the 3rd Lats. My opponent is just drawing literally mono shielded units, huh? A little bit fortunate for them. Get in for 5, and then we'll see what my opponent decides to do. Okay, let's claim. Daedra is a good draw. We're just going to go ahead and give ground unit Sentinel. Played a lot of League of Legends. Definitely been a common one for me. Let's go Daedra. Trigger. Let's hit the Lats, I suppose. I play board games. I do. Actually, one of my younger brother and I, we were playing okay, what do they do here? We were playing Root a lot. Played a good amount of that. All right, I'm just gonna claim here. I want to take initiative. So I'm too many things. Root, certainly, that's a super common one that we had played. We were getting into Everdell, or we had played a lot of Everdell. Lots of board games, super fun. Super fun. They can knock out Gallius Rax, but I don't know if that's super strong for them. Chimera is an excellent draw. Wow. Okay, so we go Chimera, knock these two out, heal up, and I think that's probably going to steal the game. Primary Fortnite with the kiddos nowadays are old fun indie games account on PC. Ooh, yeah. Catan's good. It's a little bit, like, not super complicated. Root is super fun. Yeah, Pedro is super fun. Played League of Legends in a couple years now. It was his main forever. I had played a lot of Lee Sin, Yasuo. So, fun fact, I actually had gotten a Grandmaster in League of Legends, so I have played that game quite a bit. I'm going to kill Daedra. Oh, wow. They're going to heal us for that much? That's crazy. That's a crazy play, huh? That's a really crazy play. Yeah, and now we're just going to knock out Owen, because it's going to heal us and then generate a spy token. Grab Luke. Well, Luke's not super strong these days, huh? Let's go Leppy Lookout. Just give Space Unit Sentinel, so they have to hit the Chimera. They're going to pass. Bothan 5. Don't need to resource anything, I don't feel. Regicide and Regicide Legacy. What have you been enjoying the most in testing? Okay, enjoying or like powerful, Uncle Rio? When you say enjoying, people talk about, yeah, this is just strong. I don't particularly care about strong leaders necessarily. We played Overwatch. I have played a lot of Overwatch Striker. I've played a lot of Overwatch. The Luke unit feels like it'll never be able to trigger and be worth it. I have felt like it has been worth it. With what I've messed around with. All right, let's kill here. We can capture here. We attack. We can no glory here. And then, I mean, the game is completely over, right? There's nothing they can do. Started playing Riftbound. Riftbound has been something I have dabbled in, and I was thinking about making a channel for. The other game I play a lot is Magic. I've always played Magic since I've been in like high school. So I played for over a decade at this point. And I've just played a lot of it. I really just enjoy the game, and I still play. So like, there's a Marvel set coming out soon. I mean, the pre-release was here, but the set's coming out on Arena. I play on Arena, and I draft a lot. I draft a lot. Well, like I said, any free time I get, it's great to play on Arena because you can play on your phone, and then I just like pick it up and then play it. Like, I'll play a game in the middle of the day or whatever. I'm not a great hand. I'm gonna mulligan. No turn one play. I got Bo-Katan on the opposing side of the battlefield. There's not a lot of Mandalorians in the deck, or in the game, period. So I'm not super worried about it. I'm gonna resource a pre-Vizsla and keep Daedra. Leppy Lookout into Lats into Koska's like the curve that we want. So happy about that. Another Koska. I am totally fine with another Koska here. So I'll take it. So both. So in that case, they're gonna go with that. Huh? We're gonna go shield token, hit the Mina on turn. I mean, they have the best unit that they could possibly have on turn 2, right? This is the unit you want for sure. You want the boat. You want that unit. All right, we're gonna claim. They're gonna heal. That's fine. No glory could be good. I think I'll resource one of the Koskas. I think in this case we will just go ahead and hit in for 3 because I kind of want this Leppy Lookout to die. And I'll get in for some damage here into their base. Darksaber, Keller, and Beck. Well, Darksaber's scary for sure. But fortunately for us, we can just put up ground sentinels, and they can hit here, and that's fine. We'll hit into their unit. And then, I mean, we have Koska, so yeah, they're going to hit. Great, we're going to play Koska. Koska generates multiple Mando units, which I really do like. Drafting Mando is so special. It's a lot of fun. I got out of the game. There is a lot. There's a lot. It's really difficult to keep up for sure. Ooh. All right, let's just kill Hu Yang. I mean, I think we're in a spot where we can just kill off all their units on repeat, huh? Sounds good. And then we just win by, like, deploying Sloan. So we deploy Sloan, play Cad Bane, knock out the Protectorate fighter. Blue leader can come down, but they have to hit a Sentinel. Not that strong. Kill off blue leader. Kill here. Hit for 4. Pass. I'm killing off units because my opponent is playing Bo-Katan. Otherwise, I would just ignore them. The strongest card I think that I have found has been certainly Cad Bane from the new set. It's like 100% Cad Bane. This is the problem with Bo-Katan. She just does nothing, right? She plays a bunch of Mandalorian units and it does like absolutely nothing. It's very unfortunate, actually. So Cad Bane's the strongest. The most fun has been armor by far. All right, let's just go Chimera. Wow, what a disgusting game for us, huh? I mean, that was not even close. To give you a little taste, guys, let's go ahead and roll up a Chimera, an armorer list. So the most fun has been armor. I'm gonna play. Let's play this. Let us play the armor deck that I have here. This is just one of 2 that I've liked. This is my less favorite one, but this is just what I think of as like a good armorer list. Like it's just gonna be solid. The other one is just like a combo list. Not combo, but it's a very specific synergy list, which okay. Sure. Just get into the next game. It's a very specific build around. Cad seems nuts. Yeah, Cad is gross. Like absolutely disgusting. Okay, let's keep. I like this hand because I can resource grab charge and Durasteel plating, and then we can play Han and then grab charge on one of their units if they play one. Which I do like. I might plan on doing a pre-release tier list. Or the results the same. The results are not the same. It's almost never the same. And I do plan on doing a pre-release tier list. So that'll be fun. I'm not going to play anything. So I've fought against a lot of these decks lately. It has just been like pure... I'm just going to play the mega control style. It's been so boring. To be honest, it has been so boring. It is just every deck is playing a hard control list at this point. Like every single deck. Cad Bane blue, Aura Sing, Mando blue. It's just all the same. All the same. It is lame. Extremely lame. We'll hit in. We'll just get rid of the shield token. It's fine. All right. See what they've got. They got like, let's call it war. Let's call it war would be good. They can knock out 2 units here. Wow, who would have guessed they had let's call it war? I would definitely wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't have guessed that. They're gonna claim. Okay, cool. So we're gonna deploy armor. We're gonna play Whistling Birds on armor. We're gonna attack in. We're gonna play Durasteel plating on armor and then pass. And so here's the thing. Now we just surround the armor with as many upgrades as possible and we try to win that way. Because my opponent's just going to be playing this Mando blue control list. And this is kind of the beauty of armor. We just load up our upgrades on armor every single turn. Unfortunately, we didn't hit an upgrade in the resource pile. I could have put Mastery down there, I suppose. But Zeb, sure. Zeb doesn't really do a whole lot. We can go Nothing Left to Fear on armor, knock out Zeb. Kill the Mando. Pass on putting any upgrades down. They can claim, draw a card. Mastery, seems good. So they don't typically have an answer to this without like a massive what's it called? What's the card called? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. They can hit armor for 9. We probably do want to play Durasteel plating, huh? Rebellious Hammerhead, that's what it's called. All right, let's hit in. We're going to pass on the upgrade. We're going to play Durasteel plating, and then we're going to play Lobot. I don't know if I need to resource, but I will. Again, Rebellious Hammerhead is like the card that they're waiting on. This is the Rebellious Hammerhead waiting room. Excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Okay, Captain Rex. given Sentinel. Sure. We'll attack in. We will play Mastery on the armor. Ooh, kill switch seems good. I'm going to play another Mastery. I think I don't. I think I want to try to get more upgrades in there. Skip resourcing on anything here. I do like Marvel. I've never been like a super Spider-Man fan, but I am excited about the movie. You gotta run to the store for baby wipes. I get that. I get that. Rebellious Hammerhead, waiting room, huh? Rebellious Hammerhead, waiting room. All right, let's go. Shield, experience token, hit this. We will go with Mastery on Lobot. Hit in. We'll play Nimble Prowess on this one. And then we'll pass. Migs Mayfeld Reforge. Okay, great cards. Migs Mayfeld is the key card for Sentinels. So this is what I mean. They're playing a hard control deck, and we're just sitting on the... Wow, they're playing single reactor ignition in their deck. All right, we lost. It's fine. This is what I mean. They're just playing hard control and then single reactor ignition. They're splashing it. Most decks are not. So fair enough. You know, if we had gotten a little bit of a different draw, then we probably would have been able to win. Again, Migs Mayfield cuts through those Sentinels. That's the key card. But hey, you know what? This is fine. It is what it is. Okay, they're moving on. See, Dryden Blue. Dryden Blue's a scary list. Okay, Tree Remembers, Whistling Birds, Migs. This seems like a good hand. I'll keep. What do you think of Shin so far? Shin has been decent. There's been a couple situations where I found her to be pretty solid, but hasn't been like too incredible or anything like that. Ooh, Treyas Acolyte, huh? Well, we got one plan, and that's to put a Whistling Birds on this Leppy Lookout, huh? All right, unfortunate. Generate the force for us. Second Whistling Birds. I mean, here's the thing. If my opponent happens to have the Tal's Assassin, we're kind of screwed on our Leppy Lookout. They do. We went for a high value play. Obviously, it didn't work out in this particular case, which is fine. Let's just deploy armor. Play Mastery on it. Whistling Birds. What do you rank the prestige art this set? I actually think it's really good. All right, good game. I actually really do like the art so far. It's one of the better ones, in my opinion. Feels like every deck is hard control. I guess meta like that. What's the best way to combat? Every deck is hard control. This is just how the game works now. Every deck, or they're like some sort of value force that has some massive interaction. You make your Dryden Blue again. Dryden Blue is good. Dryden Blue is very good. I would be interested in making that again. The best way to combat it is to either go even more hard control or to go underneath them. It's always been the case. And this is the deck that I've been using to go underneath it. And it's a really, really sweet list. You guys saw, I wanted to play this armor list first because I have been playing this armor and it was fun. And it is good, but there are so many decks that are playing the super hard control list that this is just better against it. This is a list with no higher costs than 2 in it. All 2-drops. Oh man, they're playing as Thrawn yellow. I still think we have a good shot, but we have to be wary of the Legacy Run for sure. Legacy Run is a scary card. Okay. Keep. We resource Han Solo and a preparation. And so this is how the game starts, right? Han Solo, preparation. We can play preparation on Han Solo immediately, which is good. Han Solo. Preparation. Lobot in the resource pile. Great. Didn't want to draw that. Durasteel plating's okay. I think I will just resource the grab charge. Have Beguile. Sure. Beguile. Han Solo. Shin double yellow sounds pretty fun. Tip the scale. There's a condemn. Cool. They've got Imperial Armored Commando, Hellgate. Unfortunately, we're not drawing super well here, but that's okay. We can pump up this unit. We can do Durasteel plating. Leppy Lookout's probably the resource here. Shin double yellow sounds very, very fun, to be honest. Let's go attack in for 2 here into the base. We go Shield Drive Outfitter and Durasteel plating. We could also just preserve the Durasteel plating. Nah, I think I'll just go double shield token here. Okay. Deck needs to not draw a bunch of units here. I swear. Every single time I try to showcase a deck, we just draw the bad portions of it. They're gonna get some advantage tokens roaming around here. No Prowess is good. We will just hit in with the unit here. I am super excited about all the Icons cards, to be honest. There's so many fun ones in there. So many fun ones. Claim initiative. Okay. So we're going to deploy armor. We're going to play Lobot. We're going to attack in here to base. Don't want to play grab charge off that because it doesn't work. Okay. So here's the whole deck. The whole deck is built around this card, Camtono. We're going to be able to play it now. So I'm excited about that. Legacy run. Legacy run, not super strong in this spot. They can't defeat it yet. Okay, they're going to double trigger, draw a couple cards. Makes sense. We can attack in. We can play Camtono on the Han. So Camtono in our deck, Icons is not the next set. It's like the set after. It's like a weird middling set. So we can Perseverance to block. I think I'd actually just want to go Perseverance, put a shield token on this guy. Cool. So now we hit in with the Han and we play Ascension Cable. Great. Ascension Cable for free on Han. So I know this is like risky because we can, let's see, bottom Secretive Sage. We can just get absolutely, not blown out, but opponent could have a removal for Han. But if they had it, they probably would have used it. And even if they double trigger Legacy Run, they still cannot kill Han. Well, this is bad. Yeah, Homeworlds is next. Gonna double, yeah, great play. I don't think I have an answer to this. Good game. Let's try to get in a game where I can showcase the cards a little bit earlier. So we have Arcana Star Map. We've got like Reforge in the deck. We can find our combo pieces pretty reasonably well, but not exactly the hand that we're looking for. I mean, this one's a fine one. I'll keep because I can resource the grab charge and Unfettered Ambitions, and I can potentially play Shield Drive Outfitter plus Unfettered Heightened Awareness on turn 1. Tip the Scale isn't like fantastic in this matchup, but they could be playing like Beguile here. So, oh, wait, I wanted to go grab charge here. Grab charge, very nice turn 1 play. Okay, so Camtono, we did draw it, which I really do like. Yellow Aces Bomber, they'll be able to do some damage to this thingy. And they're going to get in some damage, but at least that unit's going to die. We'll put Camtono on this card, and we're going to hope that this is going to do some work. Okay, we're going to get a Nimble Prowess. That's fine. We'll pass. Tip the Scale. Part 2. I don't feel like Tip the Scale Part 2 is going to do a whole lot of work against this matchup. They're going to just keep playing units. Get in for some damage. We're going to tip the scale. Wow. Yep, Sabine. Just played against you. Nice. Good game. Yeah, we can't win this one. Sabine's too strong. Okay. We'll keep this one. Guardian of the Wills is interesting because we can play those 1-cost upgrades for free on Guardian, even from the resource pile, which is nice. Heighten Awareness into the resource pile. Kind of an awkward hand because we got lots of units, but Guardian here. And then we can go Heighten Awareness. Pass. They can play a 3-drop. Sabine really does wreck us, but we just gotta hope. We just gotta hope. Yellow Aces Bomber, get in for some damage. That seems reasonable. We're gonna go Lobot Han Solo here. And then we've got a couple units on the board. And now we're just going to play upgrades. GG's didn't know you were streaming. What's up, Jack? Good game, my friend. Good game. So lots of damage coming in. We've got Heightened Awareness. We can play on any of these units, really. I think I'll just play it on Han here. And then do I want to go Nimble Prowess? Nimble Prowess. I think I actually go Nimble Prowess on this and attack in and then pass. And now I have a Nimble Prowess, which I want to play. But the key card is this Unfettered Ambition. It's going to drop on this Han. It's going to do so much work. It's going to basically kill them. But we do need to be aware of Ezra. We'll see if they have a Beguile. They do have Beguile. So they're going to bounce it all. That's fine. Now we're going to go Dursteel Plating on Guardian. Wow, they have Beguile and Han. What an incredible hand. I think they should have put Han on the Yellow Aces Bomber probably, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead and deploy armor. And then we'll see. Grav Charge is a really, really critical card in this matchup. Okay, they're going to do that. I think what we do is go Nimble Prowess on the Guardian. They're going to attack in for another 5. Give an advantage token over. Then what? They have 2 actions they just need to attack with. Yeah, it's probably GG. Didn't really draw. I swear, we have the Reforges and the card in our deck. We just can't draw it, guys. Oh. Good game. One of these days. Okay. Got ourselves a hand that's worth keeping. Oh. See if they decide to pass. Cyril Karn, huh? All right, I will just discard cards all day to this. Shield Drive Outfitter could be interesting. Would love to have drawn like a grab charge or something on turn 1. My opponent can use the Daedra action, but I don't really care if they use the Daedra action. They're probably gonna hit the Han here. That's what I would do if I was them. I would just hit the Han. Definitely not letting them deal damage to it in either form of the... We've got ING. Okay, they're going to hit base. We will discard Shield Drive Outfitter. We'll go Camtono. And then I don't want to load up the Han like a crazy amount, but the goal is to get more units. They can draw a card. We'll get in. We'll play the Guardian of the Wheels for free. And then we can go Perseverance on Guardian of the Wheels since it entered this turn. Unfettered Ambition into the resource pile. Unfortunately, my opponent has BT1 here, which, you know, is potentially pretty good against us. I'm going to try to make it a PQ in the next several months. Any recommendations if I want to do the best I can? Everyone's input. You know, it's going to be tough to say right now when you say next several months for meta specific. Of course, they hit it. They hit it every time. There's no chance that they don't hit it. That's okay. That's okay. Camtono. They hit it every time. Devastator. I think I'll just discard this Perseverance. Yeah, let's just hit in to the Cyril Karn. Let's see. Nimble Prowess is going to be good, but not great. Any meta-specific advice is going to be really tough to hand out. I don't think we can win this one. The BT1 plus the Cyril Karn is too strong. But what I will say is all tournaments end up the same, which is pick a deck that you really, really like, right? You always got to pick a deck that you really, really like, because then you'll just be interested in playing it more, right? And when you play it more, you'll be able to know all the ins and outs, everything that you'll need to do. It's really, really important that you pick a deck that you really like. Even if you're going to go and you're like one of those meta Andes, that's fine. But make sure you at least enjoy playing. Otherwise, it is going to not be a good experience. Exactly. Paladin is 100% correct. The meta is really going to depend on what happens at the Galactic Championship upcoming. They may decide that they want to hit my Guardian here. I think that's a reasonable play with the Chewbacca action. They're not going to. That's fine. I think I'll just go Reforge here. Nice. We get a Camtono. Kind of what I wanted. Galactic Championship is really going to determine what decks are best. But in terms of general, like, planetary qualifier strategies, it's pick a deck that you like a lot, play it a lot. Even if it's not meta, you're going to know your matchups way better than your opponent will. And that's going to win you some games regardless. And that's the goal. All right, let's go Heightened Awareness. And then, I mean, we're all in on the Guardian right now, which is unfortunate. Oh, man, Nimble Prowess. We have not been hitting well off that, huh? Lobot's a good draw. Love playing Pilot Luke on a run, but I know he loses a lot to the meta decks. He got some good stuff from Ashes. But, you know, I think that's always going to be the one that you want to go with, is the deck that is going to give you, be the most fun. All right, let's kill Ezra here. See what we grab. Tip the scale. Out the airlock. Wow, we can grab out the airlock. Nice. I like that. They're going to play the Chewbacca. Okay. So if they attack my Guardian of the Wills, they'd have to defeat something. I can go Preparation. I think I just go Lobot here, and then I can play both of these on the Guardian. If they decide to defeat a token or a resource, they do. So we're going to go no disintegrations. Ooh. They've got Zeb that they can play out next turn, which would be good. Zeb comes down, does 3. Yeah, I also like Xandal's addition to it, which is maybe Luke Green isn't the best. That's fine. Let's play Watchful on this. Maybe Luke Green's not the best. That's okay. Maybe a deck that has a similar strategy. Play that. Deploy the armor. Deploy the armor. Guys, check this out. Okay, we're just look at this real quick. You guys ready for this? This is the deck right here. We'll see if they decide to attack with Yaddle. I kind of just want to do it, even though it's not the correct play, and I probably will lose if I do it. I still want to do it just for the fun. Wow. Okay, they're gonna sacrifice their unit. Never mind then. We will go with Unfettered Ambition. I love it. That's hidden. Unfettered Ambition again. Not the correct play. But look at the unit. I mean, come on, guys. Look at the unit. It's so cool, right? Oh, come on. It's so cool. It's just cool. It's so funny. That was not the play I should have gone. I should have done something else, but I had to do it. I have to do it. You know? Yeah. We have no units. We draw double Perseverance. Terrible draw. Red 5, probably another unit or so. Ah, no more units. Oh, unlucky. Very, very unlucky. But you know what? That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I could have played Grab Charge on that. That was a mistake. Oh? We crashed Carabast. It's over. Am I a robot? Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this something else? What is this? Okay. I don't know what was going on there. All right, let's go Grab Charge on the Karis. I thought we crashed Carabas for a second there. So we can reform. I mean, we don't have a unit, right? We don't have a unit. That's the problem at this point. Oh, come on. We can't draw a unit. All right, good game. Good game. We didn't draw a unit. If we had drawn a unit, it would have been a little bit different, but no unit. It's fine. We lost. Let's move on. Okay. Let's keep Guardian. One of the Perseverances. Guardian's great. It's going to be able to get an upgrade from the Heightened Awareness. Now, this is an interesting matchup because this one's going to be all shield based. I've played a lot of Morgan Elspeth Blue. It's very fun. It's a strong list, but it is almost exclusively like a shield list. They just play all the shield units all at once. Just what the deck does. Kind of obnoxious, to be honest. Kind of obnoxious. So Perseverance could be potentially pretty good. We'll see. Durasteel plating is great. Reforge is great. Gonna keep the Shield Right Outfitter. I really like Nimble Prowess. I can't consciously resource the Shield Drive Outfitter against this deck. I think it's got to be the Durasteel plating in this case. It's kind of a kind duplicate, ability. Oh wow, they're just gonna let me do my thing, huh? All right, I'm gonna reforge this advantage token, grab Camtono. The deck does. My opponent's probably reading these cards like, what the heck are we even doing here, my guys? Like, what are we even doing? Can't take an upgrade. This is token upgrades only. We don't have any token upgrades. Oh, they're going to double shield this one. Okay, well, we'll play the Han Solo for free. That's actually a really nice hit. And then I don't really see a need to put an upgrade down. Grab Charge could be good. I think I'll resource that one. Camtono, putting upgrades on Han is going to be good, which is the goal right now. I will kill the Leppy Lookout at this point. No upgrades, just lots of units, huh? They're going to defeat a shield token to create a credit token. Cool. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable play. Let's just go ahead and get an attack in here. Craving Power, killing off that unit. Yeah, not that strong, to be honest. They're going to claim initiative. Okay, let's go with Durasteel plating on Lobot. Let's pass. Tip the scale. Grab Charge part 1,000,000. Don't really care about Grab Charge. Tip the scale could be good. Let's go tip the scale. I got Reforge Emergency Powers. I think a Reforge into another one. Reforge is an interesting one. They could play the Scorpionic, which is kind of interesting. I think we have to take the emergency powers here. Scorpionic comes in. Makes sense. Let's go ahead and deploy the armor. So we can go ahead and hit the Scorpionic, get rid of our shield token. Interesting. They do actually take that hit. Go ahead and hit him for 3. Hit, and then hit. It's like a Nimble Prowess, and then play Preparation, then Perseverance. Preparation on the armor, and then we pass. Couple of cards. We have an Arcana Star Map in the resource pile, so we may as well just resource this one. Reforge into what? Another Craving Power, I'm guessing. Yeah, Craving Power part 2. Makes sense. I really like the Craving Power. It's really cool. The reforging the Craving Power is really cool. Camtono is fine. I'll keep. Ascension Cable. We do need to find a big hitter. We are just dying. So we do need to get reasonably fortunate here. My opponent has interaction. I don't think we can win. We'll have to get very, very lucky. They're going to play Dark Saber. Okay, I think we have to play the Ascension Cable now. Oh my gosh, why did they attack? Well, they just gave us the win. All right, well, they're going to undo their action, sure. Preparation. Wow, Preparation is the last upgrade we wanted. But that's okay. Good game. Opponent attacks. They messed up. They undid. They won. Good stuff. If we had a little bit of a heavier upgrade drop, like that was all upgrade based. We just pulled a bunch of units there. Lamasu. This will be an interesting one. They're probably upgrade based as well. As such, I'm going to go all in on my Lobot. No fear. Absolutely zero fear. See what you got, opponent. They're playing a meme deck, right? Like we are. Director Krennic, you can't be playing a real deck, opponent. Come on now. Come on now. You can't be doing that to me. All right, let's go Watchful. Let's go on Stone Rain. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, they're gonna go upgrade on the Director Krennic. So they are playing Mastery. Nice. Let's just hit in for 0. See Unfettered Ambitions. I want to keep that on top. They're probably gonna attack here, power up this unit, and then we'll go Durasteel Plating. Oh, they're not going to. Okay, I will go Arcana Star Map then. And then, okay. Good gods. Good gods. I mean, they're probably just going to upgrade the Krennic out the wazoo here. They would have had an answer. They would have played the answer. They don't have an answer currently. Nimble Prowess. Okay, let's reforge this Watchful into... We can grab another Camtono. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, my opponent... Maybe they have another upgrade to play with Lamasu. So I should have gone Nimble Prowess. But we're playing the meme deck, guys. They're going to claim. We got another Unfettered Ambitions. I guess I'll resource that one. Let's see what my opponent's got. They've got to have an answer eventually. Like Craving Power is certainly a card that they're playing in their deck. Got to have Craving Power. Durasteel Plating. Okay, so we have our own Durasteel Plating, which we will go for here. They can hit in with the Leppy Lookout initially, which is fine. And then we will attack in. We're going to see Arcana Star Map. We'll play it for free, and then we'll reforge. Great. We can reforge the Durasteel Plating. For what? Another Durasteel Plating. Not the greatest hits at all. Let's deploy Armorer. And then we will just start hitting off these units, huh? Durasteel Plating on the Lobot. Look at this game, guys. What am I watching right now? Are we seeing the same game right now? What the heck is this? What are we... what are we fighting against right now? I mean, this is the dumbest thing I have seen in a long time. Wow, this is hilarious. Okay, so let's go Nimble Prowess on the Armor, exhausting the Krennic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They don't even have upgrades in their discard pile. Unveiled Might. They're going off. They're going off. Let's hit into the Zam. Let's go Unfettered Ambition. No, let's go Ascension Cable on this guy. Oh, jeez. This is good stuff. This is great stuff, is what it is. We just won. They have no answer. We just played a better upgrade deck than them. Oh my gosh. Armor does let you upgrade opponents' units. Oh man, Cad Bane. Cad Bane is a rough matchup for us, to be honest, guys. It is a rough matchup. I'll keep, but I have very minimal hope for this game. Minimal hope is had in this game. Secretive Sage is pretty bad. So, no, it doesn't say friendly unit on the front side, but on the flip side, Miranda is 100% correct. You can only play on yourself. But on the front side, you can play like grab charge on your opponent's units. That's kind of cool. Do I even want to place? I think I'll pass. Cyril Karn. That's terrible. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Claim. But now we have the initiative, so it's not the worst. Lobot. I mean, I'm going to go Durasteel plating. We got to get rid of this Cyril Karn. Star Wars Limited Database did trick you. That is fact. We are definitely killing Cyril. There's no two. Wow, they have Outer Rim Constable. Okay. Nimble Prowess, potentially good. Camtono, could be good. Arcana Star Map, already in the resource pile. I think I'm just going to tip the scale and see what my opponent's brewing over there. At least take a peek at their hands, see how we can play around things. Maybe we can get a good armor flip. Armor is going to be how we win this game. I could also go Lobot and then try to play one of these upgrades on him. I just don't feel like that's particularly strong. So let's go tip the scale, like a collateral damage Shadow. So that only attaches to non-leader units. I think I'll just collateral damage this, and then we can play Lobot. They can hit it. So that's fine. They can hit and then trade, essentially, which is fine. We will claim. We'll put Armorer down. They can hit it with the Shin and do their thing. Perseverance was a good draw. Very good draw, actually. Going to be relying on that Perseverance, I will admit. Okay, so we know what's in their hand. In theory, they cannot kill this immediately. In theory. So I'm going to go with Camtono. I mean, like I said, in theory, they do not have an answer to this. And so now we can go attack Arcana Star Map. Play for free, Lobot, good draw. Then we can Perseverance the Armor. Reforge is a good draw. We can just resource this Arcana Star Map. They can ping off the shield token, but then, okay, they're just going to attack. I think we just reforge. Or maybe we just attack. Let's just attack. Let's grab Nimble Prowess on this, exhausting this. Grab charge on Shin, I suppose. Okay, let's go Reforge on Nimble Prowess. We can grab Durasteel Plating, Unfettered Ambitions, and their Camtono. I think we just grab Durasteel Plating, give another shield token to this thing. Cad Bane, let's see if they decide to deploy something. We'll go Ascension Cable. Yeah, I mean, we probably win regardless because they're playing Cad Bane, right? That's just what this deck does. So again, if we shield token the armor, it doesn't really work. We can hit. We kind of just do. So we can go Ascension Cable, Durasteel Plating. I mean, these are good pickups, right? Don't get me wrong. We are doing the thing. So now we can go Heightened Awareness. I mean, we'll kill all their units, but we're in a bad spot for sure. The Cad Bane is the most brutal matchup. It is literally just impossible to win 90% of the time. Cad Bane's just an absurd deck. It's just an absurd deck. Going to the Galactics, probably not. Probably not. Turns out a lot of family things are happening. I have a wedding to go to. I have just some random appearance of a million different things happening all at once. So Watchful is an upgrade. I can go Lobot. I think I want to actually go Shield Drive Outfitter, and then we're going to go with the Watchful, because it's going to put another upgrade down, which I do like. Ooh, Camtono is a great pickup here. Yep, Camtono. We attack. Look at the top card. Do I want that? I think I do. I think I'll play it for free. Pass. Another Camtono. Whoa, okay. Now we're talking, guys. We're going all in. It's Han Green. They could be playing Beguile, sure, but they typically aren't. Lightmaker. All right, Camtono Part 2. We can reforge the advantage token, which we will do. Camtono Part 3. We have assembled Thrawn. Put on top. We'll play. Play. We've assembled Thrawn, my friends. We've assembled Thrawn. All right, let's pass. Unfettered Ambition is the card that we want for sure. That's the card we're looking for. Okay, they're going to attack in, which makes sense. We're going to deploy armor. Got Lightmaker. I mean, this is cool and all. We're going to go Unfettered Ambition. And then the wrong ride, huh? They're going to kill us, huh? They're just 1 damage. Okay, they had punch it. Very, very interesting game. The Camtono's not enough to pump up enough to where we can win. But look at this, guys. How cool is that? We were 1 action away. If my opponent hadn't had punch it. Yeah, he's not great in Premiere. The interesting part is Star Wars Limited is weird in that you can truly top 8 like anything in the game, even Galactics, and not like maybe not top 8, but like top 64. You can totally do that in any deck, really. Like I said, I saw Pre-Vizsla Blue sitting across from me when I was 5-2 at the Galactic Day 2. Right? You will just see these weird decks that do very well just because. Have you played much with the Grand Admiral Sloan leader from today? Overall, I'm starting to look like an interesting mechanic. Yeah, I have. All right, we'll give it one more game with this one. This one's a fun little meme deck that I've had a good time with, but it's not like it's strong, but of course it's very susceptible to interaction. All right, let's keep. It's actually a pretty good hand. I do like the Watchful, which will resource, and then I'll probably resource this Ascension Cable. Snoke has always been one of those cards where he can do some very powerful stuff. However, it can be tricky to get him to work. It can be tricky because my opponent's like, what the heck are they even doing over there? What am I watching? We will attack. We will put... I mean, if my opponent doesn't attack immediately, I'll probably just go with the Nimble Prowess to exhaust, and then we'll play Durasteel Plating afterwards. We'll see. They probably attack here. Okay, we'll go Nimble Prowess. I mean, here's the thing. My opponent could easily have removal. Very easily have removal. But we don't live in fear. No fear here. No fear. One removal. Do it, opponent. I dare you. I dare you. If they have it, they're slamming it, right? I do like Snoke Blue the best, really because of the Force game plan. Like, if they had a removal option, they would have used it on Han immediately. I'm just assuming so. Okay. Let's go attack, give an experience token, bottom, play preparation. Sounds good. I don't feel like we need to upgrade Han anymore. I feel like this is at the point where we just win the game if they don't deal with it. So I think I'm just going to claim here. And then we'll deploy Armorer first. Tip the scale. Okay, that changes the plan. Yeah, Dipstick, what are you watching? I will slam this tip the scale. That does tip the scale, so to speak, in our favor. Okay, side note, as Paladin's saying, I mean, well, not necessarily, but nothing left to fear. Nice, I'll just grab that. They've got Queen Amidala, though, which is good. Imperial Armored Commando is one of the most broken cards from the new set, by far. So the fact that you can play that in your deck is already a leg above what you could have done before. Snoke is already better because of that. Okay, they're going to give Sentinel to itself, which is fine. I'm going to deploy Armorer. And then we'll see what we decide to do with this one. Okay, let's go Armorer, attack into Bodhi. We'll go Heightened Awareness on Armorer. I don't want to split up the upgrades just a little bit here. So we're not going to be able to outrace them easily with Queen Amidala. So I think what we have to do is just kill off some units here. Let's kill off Yaddle, experience token, bottom Leppy Lookout. I will play Perseverance on the Armor, keep her alive. Only play 2 in your CAD. I think you should just play 3 of them. I just think that card is broken. The only thing keeping Commando down... True. Cad Bane is very good against shielded units, period. Also, Tal's Assassin's good against it. But if you're playing in any other deck, it's like the most broken card in your deck. Tal's Assassin, Force has gotten a lot better because of that. And Cad Bane is just good. So Mandalorian, that's fine. I think we'll just hit a spy token. They can choose to defeat the shield token off of the Mandalorian. We just have to get rid of units here. We just have to get rid of units. Get rid of units. Get rid of units, please. Okay, we'll play an upgrade. Update Arcana Star map. Ascension Cable actually seems really good because we can knock out the Mandalorian. I can play Ascension Cable from or Steel Plating. Oh, they're gonna hit my... Wow, surprising. So let's see, if I hit here too, they cannot kill. Yeah, so let's go experience token, look at the top card, put on top. And then we should be able to play it. Why couldn't I play it? Oh, it's attack end. So Camtona hasn't triggered yet, of course. So now we play the Durasteel Blading for free. Guys, this is what the deck does. Of course, Armor is still alive, which gives me lots of hope in this game. Lots of hope. They're going to hit base, sure. We're going to claim. And then we can actually kill Mandalorian here, which is really nice. I can also Nimble Prowess, Watchful. I think I'll keep my cards in hand here. So we can only play 1 card a turn from the resource pile, right? And I think I do want to continue to upgrade the Armorer here just because that's the reliable win con. Play an upgrade, we'll play Nimble Prowess on Armor, Exhaust, and now my opponent's got to have something pretty good. I mean, Lost and Forgotten, something that they play. Probably Tree Remembers, I'd be surprised if they didn't, right? Lats, getting rid of a shield token. Doesn't seem very good. Not that they have any other play to make. Let's go Watchful on the Armor. We can reforge potentially. They're going to pass. All right. I mean, I'm going to keep upgrading. Arcana star map on the armor. They're passing. We're going to reforge an experience token into probably another Camtono. I like Unfettered Ambition, but Camtono is going to be the way that we win the game for sure. I mean, my opponent's just letting me take infinite actions for kind of free here, huh? Give an experience token, tip the scale. Oh my gosh, they have Luke's lightsaber. And we put Unfettered Ambitions on the armor because now we transition into, you know, letting Han Solo die off. I don't really care because we got armor. They will kill off my Han Solo here with the lats, which is nice. But now because we've killed Luke, we're kind of okay with everything dying. Princess GG. I don't actually feel like it's game yet, to be honest. This deck doesn't necessarily like have an inevitability. It does kind of have an inevitability, but the problem here is that it can kill Han with lats, right? And then they do have a chance in this game where if they draw something pretty good, they can totally make it happen, you know? At least I think. Okay, well, they're ignoring Han. Well, let's attack in. Experience token, look. Well, bottom grab charge. Perseverance seems good. Lobot, we'll play that for free. Nice. They kind of just gave up. But I mean, I think we could have. I think we would have had a very intriguing game because I would have left the armor. I would just hit the base, and then we would race at that point. But if my opponent draws something good, it could very well be a problem. Okay, look, we'll put on top, play an upgrade, Arcana star map, sure, just to put the other card in the resource pile. Do you like Snoke and Twin Suns? The only game mode that matters. You know, Snoke in Twin Suns is very strong. I played a lot of Snoke. I played a lot of Snoke. Garsaxon is what I was playing. Snoke Garsaxon, I think, is really cool. We'll pass. I don't feel like we need to play anything really. I'm gonna jump into some Krennic here in just a moment, but I'll show you guys the list once we're done with this game. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Yeah, good game, good game. Okay, so here's the list, just for anyone who's curious, because I think this is a really cool list. This is only 2-drop, so the whole deck is built around Camtono. When the attack ends, you look at the top card. If it costs 2 or less, you may play it for free. One of the things that I've learned over the years of me playing card games is if you can guarantee something, it is probably way better than if you had just played it normally. As such, for this card, like, you want to guarantee that you're hitting some sort of value off Camtono. It is a little bit random, of course. You know, you can hit poorly with it, but you at least guarantee a hit with it. And so the rest of the deck, Reforge plus Arcana Star Map, allows us to find it very, very quickly, very, very commonly, which is really, really awesome. And then also Reforge is just incredible in this deck. Like Reforge on armor with all the advantage tokens. And then the way we finish off is Unfettered Ambitions. Gives you an advantage token for each upgrade on your units. So this becomes like 2 resources plus 9 power. And then we just hit in 1 damage or 1 hit. And then that's probably enough to close out the game with the rest of our upgrades. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The deck has to be annoying. Oh my gosh, why did I cue Krennic and then immediately get a mirror? Blech. All right. I love No Glory in this matchup. I also really, really like Krennic. Rhodian Bondsman seems terrible. And I think I'm going to resource the Scorpionic, but I will start off with Krennic. Tree remembers, huh? Kind of a bad turnaround, huh? I have big units. I got No Glory, so I'm not too fussed. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Of course they can defeat it. Why am I saying that? I think this game's over. Us not having a solid play here is pretty bad. I like Bothan 5. I think it's like a value engine that's really nice, but yikers. This is not how we want to go. We'll see what they've got. They can play a 7-drop here. I have to kill a Gonk because if they got Chimera, then it's bad for us. Koska's good, but honestly, if that's their play, I'm not too worried about it. Pure Armored Commandos actually has a similar effectiveness. We have our own Gonk droid. We can start sacking units if we want. I don't feel like we need to yet. Okay, they got Chimera. Chimera was kind of expected here. Let's just go ahead and draw a card here. I wonder if I leave Chimera alive for the Ravager. I'm kind of considering doing that. It might be a crazy play to consider, but I actually think it's correct because I don't feel like the game is going to come down to like us taking a whole lot of damage. I don't feel like this is how the game's going to play out. Like, yes, damage is important, of course, but Ravager, I think, is going to be pretty critical. So we attack him with a Gonk because we can sack the Gideon or the Gonk. Let's just hit in for 2 here and see what we get. Grab this. We'll hit in for 2. I just want to see what my opponent's playing or going to play. Sack the Krennic. Remember, we can play Ravager this turn. Trask Walker. See, this is what I mean. Now we can go Ravager, kill the Chimera, and then we pass. And then I'm saying if, because it's not 100%, if my opponent does not have an answer for this, it's really bad for them. I assume they have an answer, though. Yeah, there's No Glory. So now we can go Chimera. Chimera seems good, though. Pretty okay with that. I feel like we have maneuvered this game pretty well. I'm happy with how this game is turning out. Annihilator. We have the Pre-Vizsla. I like Bothan. I really want to get down Bothan. They have their own Ravager. So now we just go No Glory, I guess? That seems like a weak play. I can go Nah, we got to. We can't let them have Ravager on the battlefield. They have their own Ravager. I feel like so far this has worked out better for us than it has our opponent, but I still think we're behind, mainly because of the Expendable Mercenary. Like, that's just a really, really good card in the matchup. So if you have it, then it's really good. Okay, we're gonna attack in for 4. No reason to do anything else. They're gonna pass, or they're gonna play nothing. I think I'm just gonna claim. I think we're a little bit behind on resources, so I think just catching up and maybe being able to play Annihilator would be good. Night Sister Warrior. I assume they have like a Pre-Vizsla. That's what I'm guessing my opponent has. I pre-Vizsla first. How bad is it for me? It's really not that bad. I can pre-Vizsla into Annihilator. So they're going to pre-Vizsla us. And then we go Annihilator, get rid of all their pre-Vizslas. So if they pre-Vizsla, then they get rid of my pre-Vizsla, which is fine because I can annihilate their pre-Vizsla. Like I said, this is exactly what I thought they had. It's like I'm playing, chess with myself, guys. It's literally like clockwork. And then if they annihilate our Annihilator, we can annihilate their Annihilator, and then we can wipe all their Annihilators from their board. So now, and then we get rid of all pre-Vizslas and all Annihilators. So we'll see what they've got. They have Annihilator, but look at this. We get 2 pre-Vizslas from their hand. Oof. Oh wait, what? Oh, I meant to hit their pre-Vizslas. My bad. Yeah. There we go. Misclick. Wait. Okay. I thought I had to click them for a second. No, my bad. So they have no glory, which is fine. No glory isn't that bad. Because sure, they kill Krennic, but then again, we've killed off all of their pre-Vizslas. So really, really solid spot for us. Pretty happy with that. Oh, they can hit Krennic because it's a Krennic? That's cool. That's funny. Imperial Armored Commando, sure, we'll claim. We can Chimera, but they can annihilate our Chimera. And then we can no glory. No glory. No glory's really, really good. So if I Chimera, then I'm left with pre-Vizslas and Annihilators after I no glory. Austin Forgotten. I think I'm going to play this a little bit slower. Annihilator is a really good card. No Glory is kind of the card that we need to beat here. I'll play Bothan 5 because it's kind of a removal magnet, right? They're kind of like, ooh, got a Lost and Forgotten that one. Trask Walker. Interesting. I like the play. Pre-Vizsla coming out, huh? Another Chimera. So now we're in the stage where, we are getting a little bit low on health. And I don't like that. So if I Chimera, I feel like I have to do this. And then I Trask Walker. Will heal. Craving Power, huh? Well, this isn't going to work out, huh? Craving Power is good, but we lose now. Good game. If we had drawn Annihilator, maybe our second or third Annihilator, I think we could have had a chance. The tricky part with this one is we got a good start with getting rid of the pre-Vizslas, but the start of the game was just too weak for us. It was way too weak. Us not having like a turn 2 play really, or like a turn 3 play that was great, and them going Expendable Mercenary is exactly what you want to be doing. So yeah, not a great start. I had a feeling we were going to lose that game before we even lost it. This is a good hand though. I really like this one. Imperial Armored Commando, I actually don't think is necessary in this matchup. I think we are just so much stronger than them in all realms that we can just do whatever the heck we want. Bothan 5 Part 2, probably not necessary. See what they decide to do. They might kill Rhodium Bondsman. I really don't care. if they kill Rodian Bondsman. Play Grogu. Okay, let's just sack the Rodian Bondsman. Let's go Moff Gideon. I'm doing this first so they don't actually deal damage to my unit here. Krennic. I don't know if I care about Krennic all that much. They can attack Paz Vizsla, huh? Funnily enough, if we no glory this, we get the 2 Mando tokens, right? So I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and sack the expendable mercenary. We are now at a lot of resources. And it is time to do some crazy nonsense. So they're gonna do their thing. That's fine. Oh, there's the no glory. Do I just no glory? I feel like that's the play. No glory seems very good. Lats can finish it off. That's fine. We just claim, and then we can drop in kind of whatever we want. I mean, they've got a good board, don't get me wrong, but one little pre-Vizsla, and it's kind of like over for them, right? Of course, we have to draw pre-Vizsla, but that's fine. Ravager's good. I feel like we should just play Ravager because it'll give double trigger to the Krennic. We can kill Grogu, kill Yaddle. If they deal with the Ravager, we're probably in a pretty bad spot. But I don't think we really have any other options. Yeah, they did. All right, I mean, we'll just claim. Grogu's pretty sweet. Grogu is a great card in this matchup. To not have to attack any of the units. I'm just going to heal up. They're going to do the same thing. Don't think it requires too much thinking. Just do their thing. I actually think single reactor ignition is a great splash in this deck. And I was playing different variations with it. Certainly one of them that's pretty strong. Again, pre-Vizsla just kind of wins the game. I mean, maybe not at this point, but certainly there are many different iterations of pre-Vizsla winning us this game. We can Annihilator soon. Scorpionic is good. Not great. I can't Scorpionic. All right, I gotta play Scorpionic. There's not many other options that I've got here. See if my opponent has another removal for it. Okay, we will deploy Krennic 5. We'll deal 5 to Yaddle. Just gotta get rid of units here so we don't take too much damage while we're in the pre-Vizsla waiting room. I mean, we'll see what they've got. They can hit with Lats, hit with Luke, and then heal up Luke, and then deal with Krennic. Again, pre-Vizsla waiting room. Paralyzed with a poor. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't think you need to do that to just play Enoch and play an early Annihilator anyways, so you can just do that. But it is a cool combo. Put in 1,000,000 cards on the board. Pre-Vizsla waiting room. Not what I wanted to see at all. I don't think we can win now. Kind of awkward draws, huh? One of these days. Okay, let's see what we got. Got ourselves a pre-Vizsla now. I'll take it. Yeah, we're doing bigger things than no glory. We don't care about no glory. Lame-o card. I'm actually totally happy with that. We got our expendable mercenary down, which is what we wanted to do. Now they can potentially kill the Krennic, but we did what we came to do. We did what we came to do. All right, claim. Imperial Armored Commando seems very good here. I'll resource the second Chimera just to play, a little bit safer. They can trade here, which is fine. IG. I mean, they can IG. They can do whatever. I mean, they can ping the two, and that's fine too. Again, this is fine. Android, actually kind of exciting. Am I crazy for just playing out Android plus Android? I might be a little crazy. Drew a Ravager. Ravager's really good. Let's see what they decide to do. Let's create a credit token. Ooh, another Ravager. Do 1 damage to yourself, please. Oh, yes. Oh, joy. Seems good. Ravager coming in. We'll just kill off the IG. And then we'll claim, I guess. I don't feel like we need to do anything else. Bothan 5 was a great draw. We can just do that. Bothan 5. Kill the Corvus. Actually, wait. 1 point of damage short. I'm trolling. But I wanted to get Bothan 5 down anyways, so I'm okay with that. I should have attacked him with Ravager first. There's no reason. If I was going to attack with Ravager anyways, I should have done it. But for some reason, I thought it was more damage that we were getting. Let's go. Let's just claim. I don't even feel. If we do anything, it just doesn't even matter, right? So I can go Chimera, defeat Ravager, putting it under the Bothan 5. That seems great. Steal power. And then choose these two. Wait. Non-vehicle unit. Non-vehicle unit. Pre-Vizsla. Ooh. Opponent's getting spicy here. I'm just going to claim. I'm just going to annihilate their Pre-Vizslas so they have no more left. Oh, man. Annihilator feels good. No glory. Oh, they've got no glories in their hand. Oh, they're like a full-on control Asajj deck. Okay, I've been playing this completely different. Or completely wrong, I should say. Definitely should not be this aggressive with what we're doing. They should annihilate all my Chimeras. What? Why didn't they get the trigger from Annihilator? They should have gotten a trigger. Yeah, that's better. Every deck's a hard control deck. Every deck's a hard control deck. It gets old for sure. Not gonna lie, guys. It gets old for sure. We may as well pre-Vizsla. Kills 2 things, creates 2 units. They kind of are forced to single reactor ignition. They didn't, which means they probably haven't drawn it. Don't really feel like I need to resource anything here. See if they drew single reactor. Night Sister. We can discard Android. 2 into base. 2 into base. Let's go Bothan 5, Moff Gideon, Night Sister Warrior. Kind of a lot of plays, but Moff Gideon gives us a card back. Can be like one of these chimeras. And then we can capture it. And then we can grab non-unique. I keep thinking something can happen and it can't. Let's just get in with Night Sister Warrior since that's the one we want to die anyways. Lobot, huh? Lobot's not going to do anything. We'll go pre-Vizsla, kill this one off. Attack in for 2. All right, well, I would not have played it like that if I knew it was a hard control. Again, Asajj has been 2 different variations, but, you know, that's fine. All right, do we have a list that's like... Oh, I have not played this list for you guys. Let me pull this one up. We got some more time. We pull this one up. It's really, really cool to see. The Vane Blue. A little burn action. Fucking Saber. I like this hand. Probably get rid of Shadow Cloaking and BT1. Go Cyril Karn on turn 1. They're going to discard a card. Smugglers. Okay. We'll see what they're going to do here. I don't have any upgrades to defeat, but I can go 0/0, which is a very strong play. And, I mean, they could play a 6-drop this turn. Don't love that. Okay, we'll see what they decide to hit. It's really not that bad. Yeah, it's really not that bad. They don't have the force here, so... I think I'll just play Axe. And pass. Marok is good. Vane can come down this turn. We do need to start winning the game, though. I mean, like I said, they had Jedi Consular. Jedi Consular is the card you want. Let's go ahead and deploy Vane, and we'll just see what my opponent wants to do. Okay, they're going to do that. We're going to play Doom, then. And I'll play Bakken Saber on the Axe to kill this, and then defeat the advantage token to deal 5. Absolutely incredible. This deck really ramps up very quickly, by the way. It really ramps up very, very quickly. Depa doesn't even kill anything here. It's like kind of mediocre. What I'm going to do... Oh, actually, whoops. I wanted to kill there. Now we'll go with the Marok. And then we can go Bakken Saber on the Dune. We attack in. We attack here. Defeat an advantage token on the Dune. Deal 2 to the base. Nibble Prowess is good. We got a couple cards in hand. All of it's good. Let's get in for 10 here. Qui-Gon's good. But they lose. Good game! Good game! Yeah, Vane Burn coming in with the heater. The Dune is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love playing with Dune. I'm a Dune enjoyer. Let's just say that. I'm a Dune enjoyer. All right, this is a good hand. I don't necessarily love drawing Krennic in or Piet into a bunch more cards, but Vane Snubfighter is really solid. Nibble Prowess is kind of mediocre, I imagine, in this matchup. I also think Dune is a little slow. Every time they've got the gonk. Every time they've got the gonker. They never not have it. I think I just give the Chiofane the Bakken Saber, and then we can kill the gonk for any future potential turns. And then we can defeat the advantage token to get 2 damage into base. Well, it's pretty bad if we do that because we have nothing to play. Let's go Axe. Let's pass. Another Axe, Gar Saxon's Vane Snub Fighter. I think the other Axe is probably an easy resource here. Aggressive Negotiations is good. I don't love... I mean, the game... They didn't have anything on turn 2, so that was strong for us. Wow, they're going to hit base? I think I could just ignore them, right? I'll play Vane Snub Fighter now. If they were worried. Invisible Hand. Okay, maybe don't hit Interrogation Droid. They missed. Well, that's terrible. All right, pretty sick turn there. We'll see what my opponent's got. They have an Invisible Hand attack. They probably kill the Vane Snub Fighter. If I was them, I'm for sure killing the Vane Snub Fighter. They have Interrogation Droid, probably. Interrogation Droid is a good card here. Jedi, you have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Interrogation Droid? I mean, I guess they're not playing Piet Red, so maybe they're just not playing it. Follower of the Code. Okay. Let's just go Chiofane attack. I feel like if they have an answer for this Axe, they probably would have. Why would you ever go Invisible Hand first? That is my question. That is my question. I should have dealt 2 damage to the base with the advantage token. That was a mistake on my part. Go Emergency Powers and go aggressive. I think I just go Emergency Powers here. Get in for some damage. We attack, defeat the advantage token. We attack, give an advantage token again. If you have an answer to Axe who's going to deal you like 10 million damage, you got to play that like immediately. You've got to play that immediately. There's no way you're doing anything else. Because this happens. Might have drawn into it. It's true, James. It's true. They could have drawn into it. You're right. You're right. It's unlikely. But they could have. More control lists. Face me. Face me. Oh, I do like this hand. I do like Shadow Cloaking. But Nimble Prowess is going to be the resource. And then... yeah, Nimble Prowess is going to be the resource. Same with one of the Shadow Cloakings. Cyril, turn 1. Do you have a Cyril card? They can draw. They can play Merrick turn 2. Merrick's obviously very good. Oh, my bad. My bad, opponent. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. See if they have 1-drop. See if they have the 1-drop. 1-drop's good. 1-drop's good. Okay, Vane Snub Fighter is a good draw. Covering the wing is interesting, but I don't think it's particularly strong. Let's start with Gar Saxon. I like Vane Snub Fighter, but Gar Saxon has like higher upside here. Huh. Crushing Blow. I don't feel like that's particularly strong. Let's get in for 3 here. If they kill my unit, we got Koska. Well, whoops, I meant to pass. Not claim, I misclicked. If they claim, I'm kind of okay with that. Awesome, we can go Koska. Unfettered Ambition's good. I think we just hit the Imperial Armored Commando. We're really down bad here, huh? Bad situation to be in. Crushing Blow. Condemn. Just hit it. Why? Because I'm mad. I don't think we could win. Condemn too powerful. Someone stop me. This is a close hand, but no turn 1 play. I'm gonna have to mulligan. Sudden Ferocity, Resource Pile. I like Marok a lot. Marok's just been incredible. His cards are so good. Oh. Come on, guys. I only got a little bit more time to play. What are we doing? What are we doing? What should I play next? I grow old of this. Let's get back to Sloan. I grow tired. No turn 2 play. This one's better. I think Chimera is going to be pretty good in this matchup. So we have Onyx Squadron Brute into Sentinel. Ooh, into Cad Bane. I do like that. Yeah, let's go Gideon. We'll just hit him for 2. Nimble Prowess, huh? I think I'll just hit in for 2. Hit in for another 2? Imperial Armored Commandos. It's fine. They can defeat the shield token on this. But if they do that, I'm just trading for sure. Yeah, this is great. Ooh. Another Palpatine? What do I want to do first? I feel like it's just killing the Mandalorian with this. I don't love that. We're just going to replace all these with tokens. Lots of tokens. I shouldn't have resourced the previous. That was a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh yeah, well, we can just win. No, we cannot. But can I just ignore my opponent is the question. It's possible. Pre-Vizsla. Yeah, Pre-Vizsla's not great here. I mean, I'm just going to go with the Gallius Rax. And then I guess I can just claim because I've got Chimera. Hidden. 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 We don't have the we don't have single reactor edition. We can't win anymore. Cool deck. I like Bo-Katan. I don't think it's very good. I mean, there's just so few Mandalorians you have to draw very, very well. And we'll keep this. Onyx Squadron Brute's not my favorite card. That last game, if we draw a ground unit, game's completely over. In the end turn 1. That's the problem with the deck. You really need critical mass. You really, really need critical mass. Nimble Prowess could be good. But I think I'll resource it in favor of go Lats experience token, knock this unit out. Ha! Fun. We played the same turn. This is exactly what I was fearing. Is that we were going to draw into nothingness. They have the ability to like play Ahsoka, bounce it, make me discard, do that stuff. I think I'm okay with that. I don't really care. T6 shuttle. T6 shuttle's good. Bounce it for a Jin. Makes sense to me. Oh. Just kill Jin. Hit him for 3 with the Lats. They have no way to generate the Force now. At least on board. I think I will no glory this. I see no reason to allow them to generate the Force, and then I can play Sloan and have a bunch of Sentinels on board. Gallius Rax can come down. Very strong, very strong. Good stuff. I should have killed that, but what am I doing? Lots of misplays this game, huh? I was like, oh, they don't have the Force. We can just ignore that, but of course they have the Force. I mean, they're not in a great position. But they definitely aren't, or we're definitely not in a great position either. Armored Commando, Chancellor Palpatine does nothing at this point. Do I want to preserve and try to play this late game? I think I do. Kind of like a free hit, because then we can play 2 Sentinels and play Pre-Vizsla afterwards. Claim. We'll see if they have another unit. They don't. I like that. Kill this. Again, because we Depa can kill through shields, so we don't want that, of course. Yoda. Boom. Big boy Yoda. Just go Pre-Vizsla, kill off just the one. Pre-Vizsla is going to be good. They can't bounce Yoda quite yet. So we'll see what they decide to do. Han Solo, Bosk. Bosk seems bad here. Let's see what my opponent decides to do. Get in for some damage, huh? Get in for 6. John Nanawa. Okay. We'll hit him for 2. Luke. Let's go Pre-Vizsla. Kill these 2. Play Han. Daedra could be good. I kind of want to resource the Gideon so I can play a 6 and a 4. So they can bounce Yoda, kill something, maybe, depending on if like a Caloran back. But they're not going to heal. And we have a lot of shielded units on the board, which means Yoda's ability doesn't do a crazy amount. If they have that Caloran back, they might... Ooh, yeah, Daedra's going to be able to finish off that Yoda, which I do like. Now they can't even play Yoda because they're on 7 resources, which seems good to me. And then we'll knock out their spy tokens. I think the only way we actually lose this game at this point is if we let them have all their units. And then they go with some crazy Yoda shenanigans and continuously bounce it. But I don't think they could win from this point anyways. Previs is kind of a good card. Yeah, we'll just kill that. Sloan's ability not really doing a whole lot, but doesn't need to do anything because we're at the stage where my opponent can't get their footing and can't enable their excellent game plan. Just kill here. We can play CAD and finish off the blue leader and then get in for a bunch of damage. 2. CAD Bane here. Armored Commando pass. Cool stuff. Luke does nothing. Good game. Yeah, I feel like Luke's like one of those cards where, same with like Yoda, right? If you don't deal with the board, it is just going to overwhelm you at some point. It is tough. Luke Yellow is an interesting one. I don't like my hand at all. All right, this one is a far, 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 far better hand. Love this one. It's hidden for 3. I'm assuming my opponent's going to try to hit my unit here. They're not. Okay, let's go shield token on this. Fireball? Love it. Great addition. Very cool. Qui-Gon's not as great. Let's claim. And then we go Koska. No glory. I don't want to. We'll just go +1, +1, -1, -1. And then we've got a couple units here. I don't know what the deck's. Good stuff. I think I'm just going to do what I was going to do before. Let's go. I can go Cad Bane, though. That's probably just better. There we go. 2, 3, 4. And then we got a bunch of Sentinels on the board. We drew ourselves a Gallius Rax. So all of our units are going to be +2/+2 now. Ooh, opponent. I've got a bad... Oh, man. Every single time they've got the Depa. Why do we fight against Depa so often? So obnoxious. Oh, Depa is such an obnoxious card. We can go +1/+1, I suppose, to here. -1, -1 here. Kill here. Hit for 4 Han. I guess if they have Rhydonium detonation, they can do something, but game feels pretty over. We got double Previsla Gallius Rax in hand. We got 6 units on the board. So if I power up all my units here with Sloan. Oh no, opponent. Lost and forgotten. Gallius Rax. Boom, baby. Fight through that one, why don't ya? We're just killing your units by accident at this point. Good game. Depa. Grogu Green Force. I've seen some Grogu decks. Every single time I've been very unimpressed with it, but it is also one of the most obnoxious decks to fight against because your opponents just put up a bunch of Sentinels. Play a bunch of unique Sentinels, and that's the game plan. Like, that is That is a way to win. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. That is a way to win. Let's keep. Don't love this hand, but it is what we've got. Tree Remembers, I do like against Thrawn, though. Imperial Door Technician. They've got the door. Yikers. It's not even worth playing a 2/2 on turn 2. It's not even worth it. Not even worth it. Okay, they might be not. I mean, they probably are still playing Legacy Run. Let's be honest here. But interesting. Go boss here. Attack in. We'll go +1/+1, -1/-1 here. Okay, we will kill off this one. Hellgate. We got Censor Palpatine. So we can kind of get rid of all the units. They can power up this unit a lot, but then we just sacrifice the Sloan to kill this off, and then they can't pass around tokens, right? It's kind of a unfortunate play, to say the least. Like, I don't want to do that. Kind of feels bad because I do like having Sloan on the battlefield, but there's not a whole lot that we can do about it, right? All right, let's just go ahead and +1/+1, -1/-1. There we go. Craving Power here. We got to kill Legacy Run. It is what it is. There's not a whole lot that we can do about it. They can claim, but now we have Daedra to kill off that unit. Legacy Run is just that kind of card, you know? Just that kind of card. Let's go Daedra, kill off their Thrawn. If they have a removal for Daedra, that's fine, but it's not going to be particularly strong. Chimera. Pre-visit from them would be terrifying. I think I'd go Chimera. They could have their own Chimera. If they have Pre-Vizsla, it's not the worst because they create 1 token instead of 1,000,000, which is exactly what they have. Man, I'm on a roll today, huh? I'm on a roll. You just know everything. Oh. I'll hit in for 5. See what they decide to do with the... I assume they're just going to... Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go ahead and hit Pre-Vizsla now. Generate a spy token. Pre-Vizsla of our own. Let's go 2 hits. Shielded, shielded. They could go Pre-Viz and create 3 Mandalorian tokens, which is kind of funny, but we played around one of them. Ooh, no glory. Seems good. Seems very good. We can't really afford to let them do whatever they want with this, so I think we just go no glory. They drew another Pre-Vizsla, so be it. Oh. Okay, they get to heal 6. Not bad. 2, 2, 2. Let's go Koska, just create a couple units. Han. This basically guarantees that we have lethal. Because they need an answer for this. Yeah, and now they don't really, like, we'll take some indirect damage. I'm okay with that. Don't really care about indirect damage. So now... just spread the indirect damage out. Let's go ahead and give all of our units Sentinel and Overwhelm. Just to stall an action. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play Gallius Rax for the funsies. They got 3 resources. They can try to heal up for, 3 points of damage, but I don't think they can get out of this one. I don't think they get... Hellgate was a 12-powered unit, though. It's kind of cool. Wow, there's the heals 3 again. How cool is that? Good game. Good game. Yeah, I really like the Sloan deck as well. I think Sloan's a very intriguing leader. It invites some very weird games, I will say, with the Sentinel Overwhelm. This is one such one that I actually am very, very confident in. I always say the wrong thing at the wrong time, guys. I always do it. I'm like, I'm very confident, and then boom, no turn 1 play. Cool, whatever. And then we draw the Imperial Darktrooper. Very cool, very cool. What are my opponents doing over there with the Outcast? I mean, they have an aggressive start. They could just beat us down, to be honest. And we're gonna just go Bosk. I don't even know if I care about the 2 damage from this. I do like Craving Power to get rid of the Stolen AT Hauler, but Dr. Pershing getting in for a draw a card. Let's go Bosk. Master Codebreaker. What are they grabbing? Axe Forgets. Axe Forgets is good. So we got Chancellor Palpatine, which I suppose... Actually, I think I'm going to go with... Yeah, let's go... Attack here. We'll go +1, +1, -1, -1, so they can't draw a card with that guy. And then... We'll see what they decide to donate. It might just be the Dr. Pershing. It may be the Stolen AT Hauler. I feel like... I mean, they're doing a lot of things, but if we just kind of chill out a little bit, I think we just win. They're going to give Dr. Pershing away. Okay, let's go Craving Power on Boss, knock out Stolen AT Hauler. Again, we're just kind of preserving our life total here. I don't really know what my opponent's doing. They can flip to kill Dr. Pershing, but they're probably going to stall on the flip for us to play the Stolen AT Hauler. Wow. I am very surprised. I will definitely play the Stolen AT Hauler now. They can Axe Forgets that back, but... They get a 5-power Tobias with the Outcast, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's good. Strong play. Deploy the Sloan. We now have some Sentinels in play. So they potentially have Chrysantin. Axe Forgets. Yeah. I'm going to replay it. Yep. Got Daedra. I don't think a second Daedra is really necessary. What do I want to do here? So I can... I think I just hit into base. +1, +1 here. -1, -1. Here, I guess. They can only exhaust non-leader units, so it's like... Does it really do anything? Finn's good. Now we can go Daedra to knock out their unit. Daedra, kill Tobias. And then we just hit him for 4 here, and then we can play a lot of different things. Craving Power again is good. Do like myself a Craving Power here. Five indirect damage. I mean, that's 5 indirect damage is a lot. Don't get me wrong. Let's just go ahead and get in for 4 here. Craving power away the outcast. I feel like we could just kind of play this a little bit more controlling game plan if we want. I like Chancellor Palpatine. Aggressive negotiations. Yeah, that makes me really want to do this. It's obviously an aggressive negotiations deck, guys. It's literally the only thing anyone does anymore. When you're playing red, at least. We'll see what they're working with after this. They're going to claim initiative. All right, let's get in for 2 then. Palp. Maybe Palp's useful. I don't feel like it will be. Okay, they got aggressive negotiations part 2. Yeah, good stuff. That was what they needed to win. Good game. The double aggressive negotiations. Hey, you know what? That's what the deck does. That's what the deck does. Can't be too mad about that. Can't be too mad about that. All right, let's get one more game in, but let's try. I got time for one more game. You know what deck I've actually really enjoyed playing? Grief Karga. Let's get in some Grief Karga. Why don't we? We'll see. We'll probably fight against like a Cad Bane blue, and then we'll be sad. All right. Well, a different control deck. It's Mando blue. All right. Let's start. Ooh, terrible hand. Come on. Mono 4-drops. Wow. This deck is... Oh, my gosh. Wow. We can't be serious right now. Yikers. I just wanted to have some fun. We got 13 turn 1 plays, and we've got multiple turn... I should have just claimed. What am I doing? Now they can claim? Whatever. Now we draw a 2-drop? That's not how this game is supposed to work, my guy. It's not how it's supposed to work. Yikes. This game's probably over already. Yeah, that's brutal. I should have just claimed on turn 1, by the way. No reason not to. Ray could be good. Kind of a one of in our list for all the control decks out there. Blue Ace isn't particularly good. We can't even draw a card off this. Hera's good and all, but I mean, it's not that good, to be honest. I don't feel like they're going to be playing a lot of space units. Also, Rebellious Hammerhead doesn't die to this, so I don't think it's good here in this matchup. Let's see what their opponent got. Maybe they try to upgrade or do something weird, and we can... Oh, they are going to do something weird. Shielded. If they pass, because they want to... Okay, we will just hit them for 5 then. Kenyan Frontrunner. Now we draw the faith in your friends and Kenyan Frontrunner nonsense. Sure. Sure. So Depa can kill Mando when he deploys, but he can still get the support trigger, which is good. So I think I'll just use Sabine to kill Canto Bite, and then we'll wait for the deploy on Mando and then kill him with the Depa, and then we'll set up like a Caloran back situation. Like I said, these decks sometimes splash Sigil Reactor Ignition. They could be playing Lost and Forgotten, Tree Remembers. The list goes on and on and on and on, right? The list goes on and on and on and on. Deploy from Mando. Okay, let's deploy Grief. Why would you ever... It's got support. If you're going to deploy, you got to deploy first. You know? They got to pay the one. Knock that out because it doesn't make sense to deal damage to the base when that thing's on the board. I kind of like all these units. Faith in Your Friends, probably not the play to keep since we're still late in the game. Yeah, I love Grief Karga Data Vault. Grief Karga Data Vault and Aggression. But I actually like the more value-oriented Grief Karga. I don't know. The game kind of feels like it's just pure aggro with aggressive negotiations or hard control. And I don't know, those style. I like hard control as much as the next person, but you know, it doesn't feel great to play. Let's kill Zeb. Start playing during Sparkle Run and then play the Sword of Shadows. DJ, welcome back. Actually, the game is in a pretty good state. Blue leader, we can give it advantage. Pass on the ambush. Depa, Anakin's pod racer. I mean, we're probably just gonna drop in Rey in preparation of their like single reactor ignition nonsense that they're probably gonna be doing. I don't know, I just assume these decks are full on control decks at this point. I mean, this one doesn't seem as much because Bith Brute, Hera, Canto Bite doesn't seem to fit the plan of single reactor ignition, but looking forward to picking it back, trying to sort all my old cards and log them. I have a super long list of cards, and I have them all sorted. It's fantastic. I respect the sort. Garrus Nemec comes in. Cool. Rey is actually not super strong in this particular matchup because of... we can go Haymaker. No, I don't think it's necessary. Let's just play out Rey. Yellow Ace's Bomber. That's a card that we really wanted. Blue Ace seems good here as well. Let's see what my opponent does. Because this is a 10-9. It's kind of a lot of damage. And single reactor ignition doesn't actually kill it. Take that, you hard control players. I'm playing Rey. How could you kill it? You can't. We broke our opponent. They're done. It's over. They can't win. I wouldn't be surprised if they have single reactor ignition right now. All right, they're just going to hit Rey. What do they have? Charge with trees in their own Rey. Yellow Ace's Bomber. Give advantage token. We're just going to hit him with Rey. I know this doesn't give us the plus damage, but we're just trying to conserve actions is what we're trying to do here. We want to get in the mass damage that we can, or as much damage as we can here. Now we hit him for 4. Now Rey kills them. They can play their own Rey. We just claim. And that's game. A good game to our opponent. Good game. All right, one more game because I'm hyped. Ooh, the Grief Karga Mirror. See you later, Star Wars Academy. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Ooh. I mean, I'll keep, but... oh. I don't like this hand. It's too dangerous to play to the ground arena. Oh, Cloud Rider Veteran. That's not exactly something. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're hacking the system right now. We're hacking it. That's not something I would necessarily expect. Okay, Anakin's Pod Racer is very good here. If they don't have an immediate play, I'm gonna get rid of Haymaker because it's a little bit too reactive. All right, let's just get in. Let's go Anakin's Pod Racer, and then kill the Cloud Rider Veteran. And then if they have an answer with another ambusher of their own, I'm okay with that. Oh, all right, let's claim then. And then I assume we just go Beguile. Rose Tico. Urk. So they go Urk. And then we hit in for 7. Maybe they just replay Grogu. No, they're going to go Urk. Hit in for 7. Can't pass up on that much damage. Another heroic Purgle. These are weird draws, my guys. This is bad draws. Come on. Give us like Sabines. Give us the Caloran backs. You know, faith in your friends, turn 1. That's what I want to be seeing. It's a lot of damage. Urk hits in for 6, 7. Whew. Scary stuff. Whatever they play here, we can bounce potentially. We know they have got a lot of plays. Rose Tico could be a play. Rose Tico's not particularly good because it's not going to be readied up immediately. They can play Cloud Rider Veteran again. They can play Poe Dameron. Okay, we'll bounce Urk now. Aggressive Negotiations. Oh no, we're only powering up the Aggressive Negotiations. It's over. Claim. So we can knock out... We can knock out the... Grogu if we want. I don't think it's like a particularly strong play, but I mean, we're going to do it. Boom. Grogu's down. Okay. Kill my unit. Makes sense. They get the 2 damage into base anyways. I don't like playing this game because they've got Aggressive Negotiations and more ways to kill us, huh? I do like Outcast. If you are going to be ambushing, though, it is kind of cool. It is kind of cool. Let's just for 3 here. I think I need to stay alive. I feel like I'm on the back foot here. I don't feel like... I'm actually surprised that they made that play. Urk hits in for a mega amount of damage here. Oh, Luke is actually potentially pretty good. Urk down. Get that out of here. And we can go Heroic Purgle to hit the Outcast. And then we can go Jin. So Heroic Purgle will ambush first, then give the advantage token. And let's see what my opponent's going to do. Lightmaker. I think I just claim here. Ooh. Mandalorian was actually a really good draw. I think Ezra's probably the resource. Okay. So who do I kill here? I think I go Poe. I mean, they can... And then they kill their own Grief Karga on my unit. We're just trying to stay alive. That's the problem. And we'll see what my opponent decides to do. If they don't kill Mando, it's going to be really tough for them to win, I imagine. We have Liberty, so I really don't want Poe Dameron to stay alive. Because then we can't block up the space arena. Okay, I mean, I'll hit him with the Phoenix Squadron because I feel like it's kind of a neutral play. And then if my opponent doesn't have anything, I mean, I assume they're just going to kill They're going base. Okay, so they are ignoring this, which is fine. But I mean, we have our own Sabine now. We go Sabine. We can exhaust, which seems really good. And then we now can kind of take over the game. We can just kill them, actually. Unless they have an answer, which they may. If they do, I get 5, 8, 12 damage into base. Okay, so they got nothing. I was going to say, it's kind of risky to do but not kill Mando. But if they do kill Mando, they're also on the back foot. So it's like a lose-lose situation. They kill Mando. We kill their light make with heroic patrol. They play Sabine, let's say. And then we're left with Grief Karga, A-Wing, and then they're left with Sabine. But they have aggressive negotiations in hand at least. But we're on kind of a lot of HP. So I kind of like that situation for us as well. But it definitely would have been a tough game no matter what for them. I mean, it's just bad all around. All right. That was all I got for you guys. I'm going to give you a sneak peek, guys. I'm not going to give you all of them because my patrons got them first. But I have been creating shorts. And I've got the first one here. So I'll just show you guys this because I thought this one was funny. I had fun editing these. Which one do I want to play? So I've been creating some shorts. They're going to be probably coming out slowly but surely. All right, let's see. Let's pull this up. Let me give you guys a little sneak peek here. Give you guys a little sneak peek. I think you guys can hear. Let me see. Enjoy. Hold on, there we go. Oh, it's happened. We finally got it. This is 6 damage as I choose to any unit on the board. So gross, we're gonna go 1, 2, 2. We're going to go ahead and pay again. We're going to go 2, 2, 1. Yeah, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So we just go target a computer discard. We attack. We go 1, 2, 3. Trigger again. 1, 2. Look at this, guys. And we go 3 damage here. Trigger again. 3 damage. We just knock out Obi-Wan. How is this balanced? It's... So I've been making shorts about our highlights for some of the games. That was probably really loud. I don't actually know how loud that was for you guys, but I've been creating shorts for some of the highlights of the games, and that was one of them. My goodness, that Memphis Nest game was super fun. But stay on the lookout, okay? I got some shorts coming out. I know I've been saying I've been interested in doing some shorts, but now I actually have them created. I also was going to do kind of a little what's it called? I was going to do a short. I mentioned this last week, but and I actually have it recorded already for the weekly update for finances. Maybe I'll post it for Father's Day for all of you people out there that are enjoying some Star Wars Unlimited content on that day. But it's been kind of fun. I've been kind of diving more into the weekly market updates for Star Wars Unlimited, which I don't normally keep track of. Like, I kind of know a little bit. Like, oh yeah, this is a card that I want. But outside of that, like all the unique editions or anything like that, I don't really know too much about. So it's kind of been fun learning about that more these days. Not only that, but also just seeing what's going on with the new sets. Of course, new sets make it so that it's completely crazy out in the open these days. But that's all I got for you guys. I got to get to bed early today because it is fun times tomorrow day. I'm sure some of you out there also have plans. So happy Father's Day for all of you out there that are celebrating. And got plans. I'm off to meet some dinner tomorrow and probably just hang out with the kids most of the day. But other than that, that's all I got. I got some videos coming. Of course, as usual, always have videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy. And I'll see you guys all next week for the stream.